Hey, Mashi.
Yes.
I have seen a sneak peek of the menu for our Super Bowl event at Takapuna Surf Club.
Oh, you're talking about Betcha's biggest Super Bowl party.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm more excited about the menu, to be honest.
Well, no, look, I can't blame you for that. That is courtesy of Takapuna Surf Club. What's on there? It's
Maya sent it through yesterday, and I was like, holy. And obviously, Joe Durie. I mean, we've really moved up in the world when Joe Durie gets invited to test the menu.
I'm not sure when that happened last week, because I wasn't invited to that.
It was while you were doing something work-wise, I think. I had to go
I can almost assure you I wasn't.
And set up the tech, test the tech and everything, because we don't want to repeat.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to repeat it last time.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
Let's pull the curtain back a little bit, though. A lot of the people that run Takapuna Surf Club are part of a WhatsApp group called the Buffers. I don't know if you're familiar with the Buffers, Mashi.
I am very familiar with the Buffers.
Yeah, I've been removed from the Buffers.
Oh, you've been removed from the Buffers?
I got banished from the Buffers. But there's one person in this room who's been on the Buffers for 6 years.
Can you remind me how the Buffers works?
Someone nominates you to buff a beer and you buff it.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like that guy must be you.
And you nominate the next person. Yeah, while I was over there testing the tech, I ran into the great Christian, and he was like, "You still on the buffers?" I was like, "Yeah, you nominated me to buff a beer like 2 days ago." So yes.
From memory, the Buffers ebbs and flows as well, doesn't it? There's times where it looms large.
What happened was it was a COVID thing.
It's mainly a summer thing.
It was COVID, and during COVID, I think the Buffers exploded to about a couple of hundred members.
Wow.
And you had Dan Carter buffing beers. And it got out of control. And then the people who first started the Buffers, which was this kind of small group that we had, started Splinter Buffers. So we had Splinter Buffers, and that's what Joe was still on, the Splinter Buffers. So he had an ulterior motive for going out to the Takapuna Surf Club, catching out with his buffer friends.
Yeah, that's
and
nice,
you can see when the Buffers,
I see what's going on
when the Buffers get together, it's pretty funny as well. I mean, there's a pretty high profile journalist in New Zealand who was one of the big buffers.
He's
a huge buffer.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Can we disclose names?
Actually.
How many people are on the Splinter Buffers?
There's only about a dozen.
Let me have a look. Hang on.
There's not many. It's an exclusive group now, this Splinter Buffers.
And they come and go as well because...
you still haven't been clear about how you got kicked off the Splinter Buffers.
You just didn't buff enough.
I didn't buff enough beers. Which is... Because the thing is, it's quite ruthless. You got like an hour to buff a beer and then nominate someone else. And often I'm...
Joe Durie has the advantage
kids.
of not having kids.
Yeah, I got thrown out of the Coro Club for the Buffers. Because I went up and I ordered a draft beer from the Coro Club. And then
20 members in there now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Getting up there.
So I was in the Coro Club and I was in Wellington actually. It was Wellington, and I videoed myself and I went, cheers, Red. I'd like to nominate Andy Dink, and I just buffed my beer, and the lady goes, "Excuse me, sir, you can't do that." So I poured another one and did it again. He goes, "You need to leave." Anyway, so...
well, I'm glad you're excited about the menu. I'm more excited about something else. And that is our Super Bowl hosted pot, courtesy of Betcha.
Okay. This is your little splinter group you've started here, because obviously we're big TAB fans.
TAB hard.
You guys
hard.
You guys are TAB.
You've got this little...
I'd
you've got a Betcha boner over in the corner.
Yeah, that's right.
You young kids.
And if you're still sporting a boner, I recommend you come over and join me in the Betcha boner corner.
What have you done, though?
We've got a bit of a pot going on. So you know how... Okay, I'll use you guys as an example so you can actually bear with this conversation.
Okay.
The TAB on Saturday had the Cracker Millions event. They did something with the Boys Get Paid guys where they hosted this group pot where you can all put some money into it, and then you guys all kind of bet on the same thing to add a bit of a social dynamic to the whole experience. Win together, lose together. Yeah. Adds a great vibe. We're doing the same thing on Betcha.
Yeah.
So if you want to join us, and I'm going to say all of us fellas because why not, but mainly me.
Yes.
In this Super Bowl hosted pot, then if you want to jump on the Betcha app, head to the Bet Social tab, enter the code to join, which is the ACC 6969. Yeah, I'll put this information up on our socials, also on the ACC Caravan, which is our Facebook page that has all that kind of behind the scenes stuff going on there. And then you can put as much as you want in there.
$1?
$1. That's fine.
Or $100.
Or $100. And of course, the more you put in, the more you'll get back if we do win. Yes. We are going to be betting on the first touchdown scorer.
And we're already tipped in $500?
Yes, there's already $500 in there.
Yeah, okay.
So I recommend just putting $1 in there, and then, it's going to be divided evenly, and then that's just happy days.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I kind of get it. It's group punting.
Yeah, and I would recommend getting a part of it. We'll talk more about it as the weeks go by. And we'll also have a discussion about who would like to punt on.
Can you, because on this... betcha thingy.
Yeah. It's like social media, mate. And
Yeah,
I know
you
you're
can
not
comment
gonna,
on it.
Yeah, you're not going to understand this, but there's like a messenger thing, so you can kind of
So you can put a
talk to your
poll on
mates
there and
stuff.
say,
Yeah,
hey,
shit,
what should I
yeah.
put? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I could be like, hey guys, what are we thinking for this first one? And then, oh mate, fucking from Dunners can get back in touch and go, Mashy, I reckon we go this one.
Okay.
The more people we've got in there, the more money that can be made. Again, the code to join is the ACC 6969.
And that's in the social tab of the betcha app.
Yeah, if you click the Bet Social tab down the bottom right corner of your betcha app, you'll find that super easy.
Shit, I'm looking for it. Is it this Monday?
Anyone who knows betcha will know how to find
No,
it.
Monday after.
Next Monday.
Ah, okay, we've got a bit of
Next
time.
Monday.
And I believe there's still some couple of tables left at Takapuna Surf Club.
Only
Really?
a couple.
Only a couple.
Yeah.
So that's over 200 people going to be there. That's going to be loose, man.
Again, can we just have our daily confidence check on the tech? I just feel like we have to do this daily at the moment.
I trust Christian, Callum and Red
Yeah, as
with
do
my children.
Oh,
I mean,
with my children, but
I mean,
with our
if we
tech.
want to, we could probably head out to Takapuna Surf
I think
Club.
we should. I think, is there any
Maybe
sports
today?
on?
Yeah, some afternoon,
Yeah.
maybe Thursday afternoon.
Okay, we'll
I
make
don't
it
know,
work.
early next
Yeah.
week, maybe just to
I think it's
just to
important.
check in.
I think that's important.
You know what? Maybe we have to do it a couple of times.
Yeah, I think twice.
Yeah, I think at least twice before the time Monday.
I just can't wait until after this party happens.
Uh-oh.
I can look at you, Lane. I can look at you, Finn, and go, "Hey, we did it, mate. We did it."
Cool. Can we do a really cheesy video
Yeah,
where
I
we
want to.
we dab each other up?
Yeah,
We
we
did
did
it.
it, mate. We
That's a
did it.
bit of a private dig, but that's fine.
Live from the Export Beer Gun Studio, this is the agenda for Wednesday, the 28th of January.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Tell you who's not happy, Meshi.
Who?
Tony Lyle. He
yeah,
had
I
a
did
real
see,
go
yeah.
at me actually because I gave the Highlanders a bit of a drive-by yesterday when I said that they won Super Rugby with a fairly average team.
Mediocre team.
Mediocre team. I said.
No, the topic of conversation
I said run of the mill.
was- yeah.
I said
Run
run of the mill. Run of the mill.
You were trying to pick up Jamie Joseph, and I respect that.
I only said that because other teams that year, namely the Hurricanes and maybe the Blues, I think, were absolutely stacked.
Stacked.
Absolutely stacked. If you remember that Hurricanes team with their backline was pretty much an all-black backline.
Yeah.
That's what, in comparison to other teams. Okay, I wasn't belittling any of that Highlanders victory. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez.
But that's, you know what
Day
they're like
one,
down
day
there.
one,
They're
I'm already
fucking
getting internal
sensitive
hate.
down there around rugby. You have to be very careful about it.
Don't get me wrong. I love that
It's an
year.
earnest topic of conversation.
I
down
love
there.
that year. I love that they won. That's the best thing that happened to Super Rugby.
Well, now that sounds patronising. And
No,
they're
it doesn't.
They're not going to like that either, mate.
No, it's okay.
Good for them.
Out next to the Chiefs.
Good on you.
Good
Good
on
on you.
them.
Chiefs,
Good on you,
Mana,
little
Chiefs, Mana,
Highlanders.
and Highlanders. Those are my two favourite teams. Rest of the teams, go fuck yourself.
Yep. Well, so stuff's going on with coaching at the moment. What are we
What's
going
happening to all our coaches? They're all fucking off. Like Vern Cotter's now off to the Reds. So he's gone burger. So he's like, he was never going to be all black coach. Let's be
No.
honest. Because he hasn't. I don't think he's off. He's done.
But crazy how they had planned this already. Like the Reds thought, our coach is going to leave.
Yeah.
Let's get a position plan going on.
When the Reds
Let's
are more organised-
sign someone before we fire the other fucking guy.
When Queensland rugby's more organised than New Zealand
No, but
rugby,
Les
I'm a little
Kiss.
bit concerned.
Everyone's favourite Google,
Porn category, yep.
Search
Porn
term,
category. Les Kiss. He confirmed he was going to the Wallabies last year. So
Yeah.
Okay, right.
but he worked out his contract. He hasn't just been boned.
I know we talked about this yesterday, but I still can't quite wrap my head around why are they? Is this like, when they advertise roles corporately because they have to legally advertise for a role, but they already know who they're going to give it to and who they're going to offer it to? Like, you and Matt were so generously
Yes.
said that was a situation with me when I started here at the ACC. Is that what's going on here, or do they actually not know if he is able to do this role?
Who's that?
Jamie Joseph.
I'd say that they're talking to him for sure.
Okay.
I think he would have been in the mix even originally, even before Razor got the job.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
What if he says no?
Yeah, that's
Well, that's where I
his
was going
spotter
with
brother.
it
Yeah, I mean,
eventually,
I reckon from there, I think it's Warren Gatlin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Waka waka.
Fozzie won't do it again. Fozzie is in Japan with Steve Hansen earning bank and doing bugger all.
The Herald, though, said that they're putting together a rugby dream team, coaching dream team of Dave Rennie, Jamie
I'm
Joseph,
not laughing
Yeah,
at
I
Dave
don't mind
Rennie.
that.
and Fozzie.
Wagga wagga.
Okay. Oh, Dave Rennie, I don't mind. I think that is a missed opportunity. I think Dave Rennie got boned
go
from the
right.
Wallabies job they were way too trigger happy on that one. Way too trigger happy. So, I mean, that's not a bad bet, but where's he, Dave Rennie? Oh, that's right. He's in Japan. He's, again, earning bank and no stress. Absolutely no stress. Zero media attention over there. So why would we want to leave?
But our list is 5 candidates long. And we're about to almost be exhausted of all options, and I'm not sure what happens after that.
What about...
Like, is this job just going to be... are we going to have to merge it with another job? The Super CEO thing's going to have to come back at some point.
Well, you mean someone who coaches the New Zealand cricket team and the rugby team?
Yeah, I think that might be the best option moving forward.
Graham Henry. I mean, Graham Henry should just coach it until he drops dead.
Yep, I agree. Casked wine on the halfway mark.
Yeah, that's right.
To just keep them going.
I said it last week. They should just run a competition of whichever team wins Super coaches the All Blacks. So you've got your Easter Island statue.
The Easter Island statue will be...
It's going to be Effin and Jeffin.
Yeah, we've got Effin and Jeffin and Sean everywhere after. You can't have someone seen on the world stage.
What about Big John O'Gibbs from your Chiefs?
Oh, hell yeah. Jeez, man, John O'Gibbs, he'd be good. Needs a bit more experience in the international.
Well, he's not international.
Yeah, he needs to.
Imagine the Easter Island head trying to deal with the All Blacks media. Like,
oh, my God. He would shut it down.
He would shut that shit down. He'd crack.
Who's that little sea face? It's G Lane.
Scrolling through Instagram last night, did you see this horrendous image of friend of the show's old cricket box?
Oh, yeah, Lou Vincent's box. Was it Shoaib Akhtar?
Yeah.
Shoaib Akhtar crunched to the box and it split. And then it's everyone's worst nightmare on a cricket field. The box splits, comes open, a piece of skin escapes out of the split rejoins, and then you've got a bloodbath. He's still got blood all over the box.
Well, this is
and
the
a
thing.
pube. There's a pube.
There is a pube there as well. I think what needs to be discussed is not the ball. I totally understand how someone would be hitting the nuts by Shoaib Akhtar. That's very unfortunate. Are we sure that box was up to standards?
No, it's not. Because this is the problem.
That's fucked.
This
That's
is the
a
problem.
kid's box.
That's a kid's box.
Hey, back in the day, like that. Boxes, it's like boxes were the last thing that a cricket manufacturer thought about. Because you look at the development of the gloves, originally the gloves just used to be have green spikes on them. Now they've got plastic and reinforcing. And the pads have changed quite a lot. They used to be straw and wood, and they've developed quite a lot.
Yeah.
The helmets obviously have developed quite a lot. Bats have gone through the roof.
Come a long way.
But it seems like the box, all they've done with the box recently is made it bigger, so dudes feel better about having a bigger box.
Yeah.
And that box there that you can see, the County box, it's a County brand. That was the average size box that you're issued.
You might as well shove a small Tupperware container down the front of your jocks.
You're asking for trouble.
Flat.
You're asking for trouble there because your B's and your C is hard against the plastic. That's why the issue of the escapage of the testicle happened and the blood. But the split down the middle.
That must have really given him a good yank, because the fact that there's blood on there, 25 years later maybe?
Yeah, there would have been a lot of blood on the dance floor on that one.
Yeah, that's
but I'm surprised he still kept it. And, he's probably tried to wash the blood off it.
Nothing stains like blood, though.
Okay.
From
as they say, Joe, you're not a true soldier till there's blood on the sword.
From boxes to gashes
Is that
now.
a sexual thing?
Yeah, it certainly is. Did you see this?
An ex-girlfriend told me that.
Oh, right.
And for a reason why I shouldn't. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. You're not a true soldier till you got blood on the sword. I was like, you sure?
Jesus Christ. Hamilton, eh?
Oh,
You sure? Yep. Okay.
we're coming back to that story after we stop recording.
No, we're not. That's it.
The NHL provided a great image a couple of days ago. It is one of the most bizarre things you've ever seen. It's a head coach that looks like he's been bitten by a shark.
He looks like me 5 years ago.
Craig.
Yeah, and we need to talk to you about
Berube?
Craig Berube.
Craig Berube, hell of a name, from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just casually kind of walked out and started coaching a game with this massive gash on his head. 75 stitches, was it?
Yeah. So to put it in, because obviously this is a podcast, obviously on YouTube
Yeah,
as
I know,
well.
we're really fairly image focused.
So if you imagine, and everyone will relate to this, is stubbing your big toe. So you've stubbed your big toe, and that flap that comes off in a semicircle flap that comes off the front of your big toe, imagine that in the middle of someone's forehead, which is about 20 centimetres long, and the flap has come down off the forehead, and they've just flapped it back up again and sewed it back up. So what fell on his head, like a dumbbell or something?
He has claimed it was a gym accident.
Didn't elaborate, though.
Kind of gym accident? Like, I can't even imagine how that would happen.
I reckon it's the
shoulder press.
Shoulder press, but it's with free weights. So he would have had
Dumbbell.
a dumbbell, he would have had a bar.
Oh, barbell.
And then with barbell, and he gone up above his head.
Doink.
And then went doink, and that middle bit would have just scalped him.
Fuck.
They would have fallen on top of him, scalped him.
Actually, you're right. That would have just grazed down the front of the head and scalped him.
Oh, man, imagine being in the gym and seeing him go with a flap. That flap, so big it would have dangled over his eyes.
Yeah.
It would have been a cat.
As a person who's had a flap face before,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they were talking about how like there's not a lot of skin on your skull, so
No.
to get those stitches in there would have fucking hurt.
Oh yeah. That's a very sensitive part of the head. That one. Interesting though. Double black eyes as well. So he looks like a bad MF.
But he came out. So that
I
happened.
didn't even notice the eyes.
He came out to a press conference on Friday morning, and they had a game on Friday night. And he came out and he was like, "Oh, sorry about this. I got injured in the gym." And people were like, "Jesus Christ!" And then they stopped showing him on the TV because
Scaring the kids.
because he was scaring the kids. People complained that there was a fucking Frankenstein on the TV. But he's a scary dude. He
looks scary as
he's
shit.
like one of the toughest guys in the NHL ever. He's got over 3,149 penalty minutes and over 240 fights.
I
in
like
the
how
NHL.
in NHL ice hockey, your part of your stats is how many minutes you've spent in the penalty box. How many minutes you've spent in the naughty chair is a stat.
Yeah, no,
it's
that's
like
good
in
shit,
rugby league, every house it goes, well, Sam Cane, he has spent approximately 45 hours in the sin bin. It's like
Actually,
no
to
one
be
ever
fair,
says that.
If our forward pack, when being substituted on, you got to see, I don't know, running meters, tries scored, and amount of yellow cards they've had.
Yeah.
I think that would make me more scared of some players.
Yeah,
yeah. I
totally.
reckon they should
put it
start
on the
doing
Weet-Bix card.
Yeah,
And they've ditched the weight for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Stick on the yellow card, red cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coach will always tell you, just get your name on the scorecard. No matter what.
No
Just
matter
get your
what.
get your name on the scorecard.
Get your name on the sheet no matter what,
So
whether
you-
it's a yellow or red.
Take a penalty, 4-minute power play.
That's
Get
a
on
great,
there.
That's a great stat. Fighting, just anything.
We have a golf open coming up, G Lane.
Yes, Pupookie.
Can't wait.
The ACC Golf Opens, if you haven't been along before, it's a fucking great time. It's a 3-ball Ambrose format.
Yep.
It's 9 holes. We take over the whole 18. We do the back 9, the front 9. We have prizes for both back 9 and front 9. We've got Wilson golf bags, drivers. We've got beers. We've got
Did you
Snackachangies.
see that shipment that rocked up yesterday?
Yes. Yeah.
Holy
We've
shit,
got
Wilson have hooked us up.
Balls and everything. It's in association with Movember. All the proceeds we make out of this go to Movember for men's health, because golf is the ideal environment for dudes to just catch up. You've
That's
got 9
right.
holes walking around with your mates. That's why we do it. That's why we choose it. So it's back at Pupookie. It is on Friday the 13th of February. Unlucky for some. I think there's about 5 teams left in the field. So you
Nice.
can still get in there. Text golf to 3236. Register your team now and we'll see you there for a Friday afternoon. 2:30, shotgun start, done by 5 or 6, into the clubhouse. Some great prizes, all thanks to the legends at Export Ultra and Snackachangi and Movember.
Chirp. Right, let's take a break, fellas, and we'll be back in just a moment. Rightio, this is our new podcast segment, courtesy of our official food and grocery delivery partner here at the ACC, Uber Eats.
Oh, haven't we smashed Uber Eats through the cricket?
Oh my God.
Can't wait for the rugby seasons to start, actually, just so we can order Uber Eats at halftime.
Oh, do we have Uber Eats again, do we? Oh, yeah, Friday, Saturday night. Sweet, saving money on groceries. Where we take a look at one of the best clips of the week that we have received via our social pipes. This is something we'll also shove up on our social channel, so you can go and check this out. Of course, this is an audio medium, but we will bring this to you via video as well. First up this week, G Lane.
Yep.
This is a great video. The greatest first over of club cricket ever. Check this out.
Okay. Where is this?
This is in South Africa.
First of all, the first two balls are off onto the third pitch. He's steaming in. Oh my
Oh,
God.
and then a slower ball, waist high full toss that goes for 6.
Look at everything about his run up. He's at another wide and another huge loopy full toss.
Oh, hey.
How did the guy not hit that full toss for a 6?
But I was loving it.
All his team are cracking up as well. And he moves to spin and bowls another horrific five.
Changes side of the wicket and then moves to spin.
Oh my God, what? And they get a run out?
Yeah, there's a run out in there.
Jesus.
So this over went for 12 balls. There were 28 runs off it.
Oh my God, he's the kind of cricketer I hate. And you know why? Because he thinks he's awesome.
Yeah.
And he's
Well, I just
He's
still can't
oohing-
figure out why they backed him to bowl the opening over. This is the first over of the game.
oohing and ahhing, and he's bowling absolute pies. The guys need to take their helmets off for a start. Ziggy behind the stumps as well. Yeah.
Ziggy
That
can't believe his luck. He's getting full bungers.
Is that in South Africa?
Yeah, that's in South Africa.
That's a classic South African behaviour, that guy. Obviously, he just imagines he's so much better than his actual ability.
Yeah, those first two deliveries, it's like, mate, come on.
Yeah, he digs it in, but
He
then
does.
he just floats a couple of autumn leaves up. Then he moves to spin
Round the
mid-over.
wicket,
That's
round the wicket.
A humiliator. Moved to spin. Just
Change the
desperate
technique
to
and the
get
angle.
the legit balls down.
How about the guy at the non-strikers end who saw the first 6 balls or whatever, and they got run out without facing a ball.
Well, that's because he was like, get me down the other end. This guy's bowling absolute Matt Heaths at me. I need to deal with these. But like those batsmen, shame on them.
Oh, yeah.
Shame on them for not actually carting him more than he got carted, because that is the definition that over of the yips.
Oh, yeah. No,
Or should we rename it the yarps?
Oh.
That's
Like
thanks
what
to
I've done
Uber
there?
Eats. Yeah, I do like what you've done there. That's thanks to Uber Eats, where you can get almost anything. We'll be back same time, same place next week with that one. Joe Durie, you've found another conspiracy for us. It's in regards to this coaching situation at the All Blacks. Braden Ennor has announced...
Big friend of the show.
Big friend of the show. We used to work closely with his sister, who is now over in Scotland, but he has decided to leave the Crusaders.
That was always going to happen, wasn't it?
That was always going to
I
happen.
think it was
Or
always
maybe
on the
it
cards.
hasn't. Maybe
We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
We got the inside word that this was happening and then put it out on the podcast.
That's right.
And then it did happen. So
Where's he going?
Perpignan.
Perpignan. Oh, yeah.
Do you know who else played for Perpignan back in the day?
Courtney Ennor?
No,
She
she
certainly
may
didn't play for
have
Perpignan.
drunk in Perpignan.
No, she would have 100% drunk in Perpignan.
Oh, yeah.
Scott Razor Robinson played for Perpignan back in the day.
Interesting.
So since he's played for Perpignan,
Yeah.
you feel that
He's got a bit of coaching to do, maybe.
Oh, he's
Okay.
available?
He's available.
Do Perpignan need a coach?
do you look
Do they need a
at
coach?
Braden Ennor and Scott Razor Robinson as a bit of a buddy cop situation?
Also, Sevu Reece has signed on to play in Perpignan.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
okay,
so
I
The
can see
Perpignan Crusaders.
Okay, so
So
probably
what are
a-
you putting down here? That Scott Robinson might be heading over
His
to
next move
Perpignan.
will be
Perpignan.
Perpignan.
You heard it here. You've heard it here first. Okay.
So when Liam Napier comes out with the article saying that he's signed,
Yeah. Look at you.
he listened to this podcast.
Yeah. There have been calls for us to be a little bit more up to date with our journalistic
no.
takes
Who
lately.
said that?
No, everyone's
Who?
saying it.
People want it.
Everyone's looking.
People want it.
Everyone's looking at us.
They look at the agenda as some kind of bastion of sports journalistic
Look,
integrity.
We are sports entertainment at the cost and at the expense of editorial integrity, okay? That is our company motto.
Oh, thank
and if
God.
you guys go anywhere near any sort of journalistic integrity, hold on your guts for garters!
Oh, thank God. No, that's actually a massive relief because I was
Yeah.
being gaslit here since you've been gone. And I was thinking for a minute there.
That's
that we might-
bullshit. We
I
don't
might end up on
break
fucking
news. We
Herald
make
now.
up news, okay?
Oh, we don't break news, we make up news.
Yeah.
That's a relief.
That's the title of the podcast right
That
there.
is. I thought it was going to be boxes and gashes.
Well, that might get flagged.
Let's take a break and we'll come back with a couple of yours, pleases.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Right, yeah, this is the time of the show where we...
Can I walk out in the middle of these yours, please?
Why?
I don't know.
You've
I don't
got
know.
somewhere to go.
Have you-
Yeah,
You've
I know,
signed
yeah,
on to a
yeah.
podcast, but you
Yeah,
got
I've
somewhere
signed
to
on
go.
to another podcast I've got to go to. I just with about 30 seconds to go, I might leave. Is that all right?
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
fine. I mean, we're used to it around here. This is the part of the show where you get in touch with us. We play them back. Click that microphone button on the iHeartradio app. Record a 30-second message for us, and we will get to that at some stage throughout the week. The first one of the day, yours, please.
Morning, lads.
G'day,
Tom
mate.
Lefron from Welly here.
G'day,
Not
Tom.
everyone delayed today, but I don't know if you saw over the weekend was the Africa Cup of Nations final, Morocco versus Senegal. Morocco was hosting and showed why corruption in FIFA is real. There was fake penalties, there was players stealing stuff to distract other players. The Senegalese team didn't want to take a bar and walked off the pitch for 20 minutes, and in the end they won, but the host didn't want to give them the trophy. Have a watch. Cheers.
It's unreal, this
I
game.
saw some of that shit. It's stealing like the goalie's towel and shit.
Yeah.
It was like
dodgy penalties that were saved and then not being celebrated by the team that saved it. It was fucking weird, man.
it was so lawless.
It was pretty bizarre.
Like the refs, like the whole towel stealing thing. If you watch that video,
it's horrendous.
but like you're like, what the fuck is
There's
going
people
on?
being chased around the ground
by other players.
by opposition teammates,
by-
like 4 or 5 of them.
by
Like, it's so
reserves.
fucking weird. It doesn't make any sense. And then he's right. Like the trophy wasn't wanted to be handed over. I just didn't understand what happened. But maybe Dylan Cleaver's the man to talk to about this. I feel like that's a deep dive for maybe you and DC at some stage.
Just go into the great African Cup of Nations. debacle.
Because I don't know anything about this. Did you have any idea if there was history betwing these two sides, or was there just one country that was supposed to win a bit more than the other?
Yeah. One official had been paid more than the other, I guess. But even like there was fan trouble. It was super weird, and it just shows sometimes football is just a bit fucked in the head.
It is fucked.
There's too much money. There's too much money, and when you go to countries like Senegal, was it Senegal and Morocco?
Yeah,
countries like that which
aren't known for their relentless pursuit of
wealth.
Yeah.
But football's got so much money floating around in it that it's just those two things don't marry.
Yeah.
So weird shit happens.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean,
it is fucking interesting though.
Jack Warner, who used to be the African exco member of FIFA, he was the crookedest dude in FIFA.
Heck of a name.
Because Jack Warner, he was no relation to David. I think he might be in jail now, I think, but he was so crooked because he controlled so much money because they got allocated all this money from FIFA to Africa.
Yeah.
Imagine, how big Africa is in terms, and football's the biggest sport in Africa.
Yeah.
So you can tell why weird shit happens. So go check it out. Go on YouTube, just search that game.
There's going to be a documentary shortly that comes out about it because there's just weirdness after weirdness after weirdness in that game. From dodging tackles, challenges, the referees weren't.
But it wasn't a World Cup qualifying thing, was it? It was just
everyone's already qualified for the World Cup.
Yeah. So
which, by the way, can't be that far away.
June, July?
Yeah, something like that.
How do we get there, by the way? I know the obvious is by plane, but we need to.
We should go by boat.
We should charter a boat.
We need to.
What's Captain George up to?
How we charter a boat and we storm the coast of the US like in one of those rubber ducky things.
We dress up as pirates.
Yeah, no, like just like you see all those boats just hitting at pace to the beach and sprinting up into the bushes.
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea. The
like the English back in the day.
Lizard boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, yours, please.
Yeah, morning, gents.
G'day,
First time fucker, long time wanker.
Yeah.
Few of the fellas, 20 to be exact, heading to the Boxing Day test this year for a stag do.
Nice.
Looking for a bit of advice, bit of assistance. What do we do? What don't we do? Appreciate any guidance. Yeah, cheers, fellas. Fuck you, MASH.
Well, great start and a great end to that voicemail.
Never fucking doesn't catch me off guard. That.
So yeah, if we are organising a tour, so I don't know if he's organised his tour already, but if you haven't, you can just come with us and we'll sort everything out for you.
Yes.
Text boxing to 3236.
And if you already have sorted a few things out, like flights, then you could also just get the land package and stuff.
That's right. Common tickets and stuff. So we're actually going to, next couple of weeks, we'll send details out about that. We're just waiting for tickets to become available so we can secure those. But if you have done it, my advice is day one, go hard. You can't restrict your first day fever.
Yeah.
Okay, you just got to go.
Especially in test cricket.
You got to go completely
The
nuts.
state of the modern game, anything's possible.
You got to go nuts on the first day.
The best thing is it's Christmas the day before.
Yeah.
And I think we're organising.
That's right, Joe.
We're organising a Christmas dinner.
Yeah, we're doing a Christmas dinner
on
for everyone.
that night.
So everyone just get fucking blasted.
Yeah, you got a first night fever. So because we all land, I think.
Wake up with a dumbbell scar on your head.
Yeah, we all land at about 6 p.m. on the Christmas day, and we're organising a Christmas dinner for everyone. And then hit Boxing Day test. You got to hit it at a hundy, and then just hold on. That's pretty much my advice. Then just
get on and hold on.
Just hold on, because
hold
the game,
on, boy.
And it all depends because that's going to be game 3 of this series, because game 4 is in Sydney. So I suppose it depends how it's timed. I mean, if we're 2-0 down, then I guess you just go hard for 2 days, and then like what Joe did last time, the Boxing Day, and then hit the local pubs day 3.
That's right.
Because you can't really put up with Aussies.
Get shingles.
Yep.
Was that the shingles trip, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's some good advice. So go hard first day. Don't hold on that first night.
Just hold on.
Just hold on.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Yep. I'm just trying to picture now. You know how they do that Christmas do in Sydney at Bondi for those, holidays?
Oh, the backpackers.
All for the backpackers that aren't at home for Christmas. And it's just women in bikinis and dudes in Speedos.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have, in Melbs, an ACC...
Oh, it's a sausage.
Lizard Christmas. It's a massive
full lizards.
And that's where I'd much rather be there.
There'll be a few lizzies there and lizards. So lizzies and lizards, because I guarantee that a lot of people out there, and I'm under a lot of pressure as well, will have their middies there.
Yeah.
And they would have negotiated a shopping/cricket scenario. As I've said, though, it comes with some warnings.
Do you think
in the fact that she will plan dinner every night at somewhere, and you will not make it.
Yeah.
And if you do make it, you are going to be Wu-tanged.
Yeah.
You're going to be sunburnt and drunk.
Oh,
So just make sure you set the parameters. Go, babes, sure, you go shopping, but you go out for dinner with your mates because I'm coming back steaming hot. I'm going to probably hit the library. I'm going to hit a few other pubs around Melbourne. And then I'll see you back.
I will be legless.
And I'll see you back at the hotel about midnight.
Yep.
Okay?
Try to get a leg over.
Yep.
And probably not having much luck with that.
Yeah, because you stink of ciggies and mid-strength Aussie piss.
The Australian beer sucks.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
their
it does
mid-strength
suck.
Aussie piss sucks, man.
It does suck. Would it kill Anna Lane to maybe host a bit of a wives and girlfriends shopping trip or something at some stage? Just 300 wives and girlfriends of the ACC Lizards.
I'll just throw that out there.
I think that's the kind of thing she'd love to do.
It'd be a hard no.
Oh, you think that's going to be a hard no?
Hard no.
Okay,
What
that's a
about,
shame.
what's Polly Gillespie up to? She used to do those girl trip things.
Yeah, the girls' trips.
Get a bunch
I
of
want
ladies
to go
the
on
show.
those.
Cape Breton, you know, just sort of.
Oh, yeah, no, Cape Breton.
Yeah, well, they go to some.
They
They go to some. What are the outlet fucking mall somewhere?
God, Mum's love an outlet.
Oh, fucking outlet.
I remember
malls.
my mum was so outlet focused on holiday.
Hey, advice just on the mid-strength Aussie piss.
Yeah.
They serve mid-strength Aussie piss at all the fucking career grounds. It's pretty poor.
Okay.
So my advice is you sneak as much piss in as you can, like in hippies and all that kind of
Is
stuff. Yeah, it's
is it kind of like 2.5% shit?
yeah.
Three.
Oh.
Great Northern. That's
What
a
are we
real
there for?
shitter.
Come on.
Yeah, but that's why you got to be tactical on your hippies. If it's like if everyone's going in the ground, you need at least one hippie per person. Yeah.
What are you chucking in there? Are you taking something in that you can then put in a beer, like in that mid strength? Or are
Yeah,
you, just
you
to kind
can
of
buy.
on that?
We buy mixes in there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd mix it up. One person taking a tequila just for the third session.
Oh, nice.
Just so you can get on some tequila in the third session. I'd say start off with vodka or gin in the first session. Second session, hit the rumbos.
I'm a big
Rumbos and cokes.
fucking hell. Out into the MCG car park, scraps on.
Get a schnitty
See
in
you
you.
tomorrow.
Get a schnitty in you. You'll be fine.
Yeah, can we all go for a schnitty at some point?
I like the guys from that kind of big deal. I think the Kiwi guys living in Aussie.
Yeah.
I love that they're just sneaking shrimps into various sports events, like in sunglass cases and shit. I love that random shit.
We're just going to keep brainstorming for the next 9 months or so.
Yep.
What we're going to get up to across those 4 or 5 days that we're over there.
Yeah.
One thing we need to do though when we get there for Boxing Day is a group scull of a beer. At the same time that Geordie got kicked out.
Yeah.
So we'll find out exactly what time it was. I think it was on day 2.
Yes.
In the afternoon.
And then and we'll get
all
every.
New Zealanders stand up and yell
ne-
justice for Geordie, and then
That's
we all
so
scull
on.
a beer.
How about we just
Fuck, that's
we'll
making me
get-
feel patriotic as already.
First of all, I think we need to get the big chant: "Justice for Geordie, Justice for Geordie," and do it 3 times, and then everyone go, "Hey!" Boom, done.
Suck on
And
that.
then all get kicked out.
Correct.
Oh, we'll see them the next day.
Very un-Australian to get kicked out for sculling a beer, if I'm honest.
Yours?
Bob Hawke does one every year. Is he still alive?
Who?
Bob Hawke.
Oh.
He used to scull a beer at the SCG every
I'm
year.
gonna say no because I don't think he's been on the coverage for a couple of years.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy that would be on there till he dies as well, so he might have already passed.
Yeah, maybe. Bob Hawke. Here you go. Yeah, he died. Died ages ago. He died.
Rest in peace.
He died 7 years ago.
Well, there was COVID.
Yeah, there's COVID. though, You're right. COVID.
I feel like he hasn't been on the coverage in a while.
Okay. He was a fucking legend.
Here's a good count. Next one. Yours, please.
Hey fellas, speaking of sporting atmosphere, I was listening to a podcast where the host went to the local basketball derby in Belgrade, Serbia. There was riot police surrounding the whole court, people were walking and lighting off fireworks, hitting flares into the court. Sounded like a great bloody time. Maybe you should take the next export beer garden there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, Root.
Yeah. Anything sporting-wise in Serbia
Nah.
looks next level crazy. Have you seen,
I don't know if we want to do that, Lane. I feel like there's a chance that you might get killed.
I don't know. If you're supporting the right team, I think you might be right.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'd be all right.
What's the right
I
team,
do
though?
mean more personally you, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think maybe by the third quarter of a local basketball derby, you might be
Don't
finding
mention
a couple of enemies.
Just don't mention Croatia, obviously.
Yeah,
Or-
I don't love
yeah.
Croatia.
No. So you just got to maybe play it straight when it comes to that. But I have seen a lot of that basketball action over there. It looks like there's a beach volleyball or volleyball things
There was
as well.
there was a game of basketball and it was outdoors.
Yes.
An outdoor arena and they're just firing flares into the sky at night. Looked
Is that where old mate's from?
Yep, Jokic.
Jokic.
Yeah.
That's why when they ask
He's
him,
got his horses over there as well, doesn't he?
that's why when the NBA media ask him, "Do you feel the pressure when everyone's booing you?" Like, Have you played in Serbia, you fucking idiot?
Mate, no way.
People are letting flares off in my face.
The ACC Grassroots Sports Tour would be something that I'd be keen to do, like going to weird, local sporting fixtures in strange countries like
God. That.
Like high school.
Sumo.
Yeah, sumo, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Kickboxing in Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there, done that. It's not a good time.
Not good. It's not good, Matty.
What happened?
We ran a promo where we
One night in Bangkok.
This is Lane's. This is
For fuck's sake, here we go.
this is Lane's great promo. I think
Strap yourself in if you're
you
listening.
just come back. You just
I
come
just
back
came
from
back
overseas. So and then the promo was one fight in Bangkok where we picked a winner to go over, and he trained for a week. And then me, him, Matt, and his mate, and Richie Hardcore, who was the trainer, flew to Bangkok, stayed in a hotel on Koh San Road, which was terrifying.
Oh shit, Koh San Road is terrifying.
And then we took him to a
Buddy
gym.
Lodge.
Oh, Buddy Lodge, California chicken, try it. And then we went to a gym that Richie used to train at, and the guy had to survive 3 rounds against the kickboxer.
Was it 1 round or 3?
I think it was 3.
Was it 3? I thought it
You're
was.
not even there, Lane.
Nah.
I think
I
it was
wasn't allowed to go.
3. And we had to set cameras up, and I was in a suit sweating my ass off.
And if he survived, he won 10 grand cash.
10 grand, yeah.
Did he
But
survive?
he'd survived.
Hey, fuck, he got the shit kicked out of him. Oh, my God.
But Richie had spoken to the guys like, just towel him up a little bit, but don't kill him.
Yeah.
But we couldn't reveal the prize at the gym because these guys come away from all over the world and live in this gym for like 3 weeks and train, don't eat, have no money.
Yeah.
And then this fuckwit come over and won 10 grand.
Yeah.
Gets a toweling and wins 10 grand. So I gave it to him afterwards, and I think he blew it the entire lot on hookers.
Yeah, he'd spent it before he won it.
You're in
Yeah.
full print.
Him and his Irish mate Paddy.
Yeah.
Paddy, I'm pretty sure may have.
Should we do that again? Should we do one fight in Bangkok again?
I
Can you
hate
reckon
that
we'd
idea.
get it through the NZME?
Well, we never got it through last time.
No, we
right?
didn't.
We just launched it. And the song was great. One fight in Bangkok and the world's your oyster.
Okay, no, this is making me want to bring it back.
Did
So did he have any
Bangkok,
past fight?
Ariano City.
No,
City
he
don't
was,
sleep.
he was a rugby player.
Okay.
Yeah, he was quite
so
built.
he's athletic at least.
Nick Chella was his name. He was a
Nick,
good.
shout out, my man.
He was a good dude. And his Irish mate Paddy.
Yeah, look, I take
Saw the world
Becky
that
Spencer
time.
on hookers. I was bringing it was Paddy that did.
Yeah,
I
it's
think he had
always
a partner.
Paddy the
Yeah.
Irish mate that's
Yeah.
going to spend your money on
Yeah.
hookers. I can guarantee you
He was
that.
broken by the end of it. He had seen a lot of ping pong.
And let's just say you can't come back from an international trip without Joe Durie coming back dangerously sunburned.
Oh shit! I was sunburnt.
So sunburned.
Me and Matt, we had 1 day off before we came back, and we said we're going to sit at the roof pool at the Buddy Lodge, and we are going to just get absolutely wasted on these things called car bombs,
Yeah, I'm familiar with car bombs.
and then just sit down. And then Richie came up and was like, "Oh, I got some sunscreen. Do you want some sunscreen?" I'm like, "Yeah, check it on."
Yeah.
It was sun oil,
Oh.
so it just burnt us to
How
a
did you
crisp.
not just click that you weren't putting lotion on?
Oh, I thought it was
You
some
were
kind of Bangkok thing.
You were putting cooking oil on. Now, it's a big difference between screen and oil.
That's good.
I don't know what Bangkok. They've got their own thing.
Oh, shit, that's funny. Okay.
But the crazy thing about Koh San Road is like you'd go down during the day,
Oh,
and there'd be restaurants and everything that families are having like
you're eating your dinner off.
eating
yeah.
breakfast and lunch and everything
I
on.
know. I saw
and,
this as a 14-year-old and I was disturbed.
and those same tables are getting things happening on them.
Oh, you walk down there at
Ping
7
pong
o'clock at
balls.
night, all of a sudden there's a ping pong ball being shot across a
Yeah.
an omelette. Anyway.
It's not the best of Thailand, if I'm honest, Bangkok.
No,
No, it is
It's
pretty
not
tough,
the best.
eh?
It's not the best. You got to go out to like Koh Tao, Koh Samui.
Koh Samui goes
yeah,
hard.
those kind of places. Phuket,
Been down to
even
Phuket?
yeah.
Phuket goes all right.
Yeah, been to Phuket. I mean, it's quite touristy.
where's
But
the
if
one from the beach?
That's kind of around off Koh Tao. That's kind of limit. They've kind of banned tourists from there now because people are pooing everywhere.
Yeah, fair.
German backpackers.
It's always the Germans.
Germans are always pooing everywhere.
They're also, but at least they're always nude. They kind of make up for what
Yeah,
they
that's
make
true.
up for their shitting with
Yeah,
their getting
their
their
nudity.
rack out. Next one, final one, yours please.
Well, g'day fellas, Sean from Perth here. On the toilet fire blanket, I got told it was called a toboggan. Mum taught us to do it so we wouldn't fucking Wi-Fi all over the toilet. Yeah, yours please.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what's he doing about there? The
So was
Wi-Fi.
that off the back of the discussion we
Yeah.
had yesterday about
Yeah.
Fire
lining
blanket.
the top of the water on the toilet.
Putting a safety blanket down.
You're putting a safety blanket down so you can
Fire
take a
blanket.
shit. So he's saying that it's called a toboggan. Well, that's what his mum used to call it because it would just preserve the bowl from getting
Destroyed.
shit stains on it.
Okay, so he's saying is he saying
Forgive me if I'm wrong, by the
is
way,
he
mate.
saying layering all the porcelain? Or are we talking about just the water?
No, I think it's the water, so then when your excrement hits the water, it doesn't splash back.
I think
It's absorbed into the paper.
Okay, so I was halfway there.
The only problem
Well, that's
with
what I do. I do put the toboggan down sometimes.
The only problem with
I need to get some
No,
toilet
the
paper,
only
actually.
problem with the toboggan, like I'm going to throw that out. I mean, we're going to revert to shit chat here, but the thing with the toboggan is, and the good thing about water,
The toboggan's good.
the thing about water is you poo into water and it contains its smell. Now,
Yes.
the issue with the toboggan is all of a sudden you
Might as well take a
your
shit
turd-
on the floor.
Yeah, your turd is now airborne.
Yeah.
And with that airborne comes the horrific smell. If you've done a bush shit, it's like the same. You're like,
Oh
oh,
my
Christ, that
God.
stinks.
But doesn't the
that does.
weight of the shit then sink into it and like wrap it up like
Not all of it.
mummify it?
Nah, because what you do is you have an iceberg situation
It's
where
nice.
you got,
So you've got some kind of Vietnamese veggie roll.
yeah,
in
it doesn't
there.
just
Spring roll.
Yeah, it doesn't roll it into a fucking dumpling. What kind of fucking origami fucking toilet paper shit are you rolling where it automatically wraps
But
up into
I think you're right. If you put too many layers of the toboggan down, you're going to end up with an airborne shit.
Yeah, and you
you
don't
need
want that
oxygen to
'cause it
breathe, and then
stinks.
that's horrendous. You
I think
don't want that.
the biggest issue is the explosive fart that pebble dashes the bowl.
Yeah,
No amount of tobogganing is going to save the pebble dash. Okay, so
I was not familiar with the pebble dash.
Oh,
I've heard it.
yeah, the pebble you've heard.
I've
the pebble
heard it.
dash.
I've heard your pebble dash.
Yeah, you
but
know when the
that-
pebble dash has happened. You're in the cubicle, especially at work, and you hear that.
it's like
You're
a
like,
fucking
oh.
gun's gone off.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it's the shotgun pebble dash.
Can
And
we
if you don't know
wrap-
what pebble dashing is those houses, those old school houses. They don't really do them anymore. Where they used to be concrete, and then they used to just splatter concrete and then paint over it so it had texture.
Yeah.
That's what pebble dashing is.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's what you'd call like a concrete render now these days.
Yeah, okay. They call it, but it's not pebble dashing because
No.
now that's associated with what people do to a toilet bowl.
Betcha, I'm going to be stoked with the segue, but once again, sign up to our Betcha group pot for the Super Bowl party coming up in a couple of weeks' time. Just use the code, the ACC 6969 when on the Betcha social tab. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. All right, G Lane, anything else to add?
Never cut the off spinner.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.